Dear students, I have come before you tonight with my arrangement infinitive. Then what is infinitive? Infinitive is actually a non-finite verb. You see that infinitive is a non-finite verb that can be used both as subject and object. Clear? As it is a non-finite verb, there is no problem to use infinitive to use both as subject and as an object. Then what is the method of constructing infinitive? Infinitive is actually to plus present form of the verb. To plus present form of the verb. So, infinitive is actually used to construct a simple sentence. Clear? I am giving you some examples of infinitive. Clear? So, my today's arrangement, my today's topic is to show you how infinitive, that is to plus present form of the verb, can be used both as subject and object. Clear? For example, I am taking the first example. To R is human. E-double-R. R. R is actually the verb form and it is the verb form of the noun error. To R is human, it means to make a mistake is a very common factor to human beings. Clear? So, to plus present form of the verb are. To are here is an example of infinitive. And there is only one finite verb, that is. So, it is an example of simple sentence. And to are is a non-finite verb and it has been used as the subject. Clear? I am taking another example. For example, to serve the humanity is to serve God. You see that there are two infinitives in a single sentence. To serve, to plus present form of the verb serve has been used as subject. To serve is to serve the humanity is to serve God. So, to serve and to serve both are infinitives. One infinitive has been used as subject and the other has been used as an object. And there is only one infinitive, there is only one finite verb, that is. Clear? Third example I am giving you, I am trying to make you understand how infinitive is used both as subject and object. For example, to cheat somebody means to cheat yourself. To cheat somebody, to plus present form of the verb cheat, it has been used as subject, and another cheat, to plus present form of the verb, has been used as object. And there is only one finite verb, which is means. to cheat somebody means to cheat yourself. Clear? So there are two infinitives and there is only one finite verb. And in each case, you see that to plus present form of the verb has been used to construct infinitive. Clear? To study hard has no substitute. Here, to study, to plus present form of the verb study has been used as subject. To study hard has no substitute of, or to study hard has no substitute. That means to study hard is the only way to succeed. Clear? So to study is infinitive. Another example I am giving you. To succeed in life is to reach your goal. To succeed in life is to reach your goal. Clear? To succeed, that is to plus present form of the verb is infinitive. Is the only finite verb in the sentence. And to reach your goal, that is to reach, is also another infinitive. So I say that infinitive is also a non-finite verb which can be used both as subject and object. And you may say that infinitive is subject when infinitive is in the predicate. Clear? Today I am concluding that infinitive is used to construct a simple sentence. Two or more than simple sentences can be combined into one simple sentence by using infinitive. And the only construction is to plus present form of the verb. Clear? It can be used as subject and it can be used as object, that is in the place of predicate. So infinitive can be used in the different forms. The next day I shall show you that infinitive can also be used to suggest purpose. To suggest purpose or objective. Infinitive can also be used in the negative sense. However, today's lesson is over, and before doing so, I again request all of you, those who are interested in learning grammar, I request all of you to subscribe my channel, to share it and to like it. I expect it. Thank you so much. Good night.